What if I told you humans are about to circle the moon again for the first time in over 50 years? But this time is not just a visit, it's the beginning of a permanent return. For decades, the moon has been silent. No human footsteps, no voices, just dust and history. But now, something massive is happening behind the scenes, a mission that most people don't fully understand yet, but could change humanity's future forever. This is Artemis II, and it's not just another space mission. Let's rewind. 1969. The world was holding its breath. Humans had never left Earth's orbit before. Then came Apollo 8, the first mission to orbit the moon. 3 astronauts looked back and saw Earth rising over the lunar horizon. That moment changed how we see ourselves forever. A year later, Apollo 11 landed. Neil Armstrong took that first step, and just like that, humanity touched another world. But after Apollo 17 in 1972, it all stopped. No return, no continuation. The moon was abandoned. Until now. NASA didn't just want to go back, they wanted to do it differently. Not flags and footprints, but infrastructure, sustainability, a long-term presence. That's where the Artemis program comes in. Artemis is NASA's bold plan to return humans to the moon, and this time, stay. The goals are bigger than ever. Build a lunar base, send the first woman and person of color to the moon, use the moon as a testing ground for Mars. But before any of that can happen, they had to prove something critical. Can humans safely travel that far again? That's where Artemis II comes in. Artemis II is the first crewed mission of the Artemis program. Unlike Artemis I, which was uncrewed and purely a test, this mission puts real astronauts inside the spacecraft. 4 astronauts, 1 powerful rocket, a journey around the moon and back. No landing, not yet. But don't underestimate it, because this mission is where everything gets real. Here's how it unfolds. The astronauts launch aboard the Space Launch System, the most powerful rocket ever built. Within minutes, they leave Earth's atmosphere and enter deep space. They travel farther than the International Space Station, farther than most humans have ever gone. Then comes the key moment. They perform a lunar flyby, slingshotting around the moon using its gravity. This isn't just sightseeing, it's precision navigation, timing, control. One small error, and the mission fails. After looping around the moon, they begin the long journey home. Re-entry, splashdown, survival. Every phase matters.
So why is Artemis II such a big deal? Because it answers one question. Can we safely send humans beyond low Earth orbit in modern spaceflight conditions? Everything depends on this. If Artemis II fails, the dream of returning to the moon gets delayed, maybe for years. But if it succeeds, it unlocks the next step, landing humans on the moon again. This mission isn't just about getting there and back. It's a full systems test under real conditions. Here's what's being pushed to the limit. 1. Orion spacecraft systems. Life support, oxygen, temperature control. Can astronauts survive deep space for days? 2. Navigation and communication. Deep space communication delays, precise trajectory control around the moon. 3. Heat shield performance. Re-entering Earth's atmosphere at extreme speeds. One failure here is catastrophic. 4. Human endurance. This is psychological too. Isolation, distance, risk. It's the first time in decades humans experience this level of deep space exposure. Everything about Artemis II is a test, a rehearsal, a proving ground. But it's not the final act, not even close, because the real mission hasn't happened yet. If Artemis II succeeds, the next step is something humanity hasn't done since 1972, landing on the moon. But this time, it won't be brief. They're planning to stay, to build, to prepare for something even bigger, Mars. And here's the question that should keep you thinking. When humans step onto the moon again, will it still feel like exploration or the beginning of a new home? If you want to see what happens next, comment Part 2 in the comment section. Stay close, like and subscribe, because the next mission might change everything.